Hello, fellow Toolboxers. We're here at AILA 2025 in Denver, Colorado with a really big, exciting announcement, a blockbuster announcement, the partnership between visalaw.AI and eimmigration by Cerenade. I have Joel Yadidian and Josh Waddell here to talk about it. Would you start, Joel, and let me know how did this partnership even come about? I mean, two big companies big entities in the immigration space.
Yeah.
How did it even begin to come together?
Yeah. When I think of the reasons why I reached out to them, it breaks down into first the obvious complementarity of our technologies, right? Where with their draft solution, key inputs are client data and case documents.
Yeah.
Both of which reside within our case management software, right? But then the output, the draft itself, makes sense to combine with other case documents in the case management software. So this kind of back and forth. The benefit to having everything in one place, I mean, there are multiple, right?
Yeah.
You're reducing errors, you're saving time, you're reducing headache. So that was just obvious. Philip and Greg have...
And Phil, obviously, your father was
Yes.
the CEO of eimmigration by Cerenade.
Yeah.
Company.
So both of them have been working in immigration each for over 30 years, right? So there's a combined over 60 years of experience here. So it was just exciting from a person angle of putting those two brains and those two sets of experience together to kind of see what we could build for the immigration community.
Wonderful. And Josh, where do you, because you've been in tech space before visalaw itself. I know you're the parent of it, Siskin and Susser, has been really pivotal in all sorts of groundbreaking tech. I know Greg Siskin has always been a tech lover. He has a survey he puts out, I think it's every year, to capture who's doing what in the immigration space. How long have you been in this game?
Yeah, so Greg and Siskin Susser hired me almost 10 years ago now as the innovation officer. Greg's just always been a visionary when it comes to legal tech, and at that time it was about standardization. It really wasn't even about tech at all. It was, how do you make immigration processes faster? Yeah. And he made me read this book called Checklist Manifesto. And it was about how everything needs to be documented and checklist and have these checklists. And now he has a big book about it.
Yeah, the AILA's cookbook on documents. There's all different types of forms that you could do submit in the cover letters.
Absolutely. And then gradually over time that led to software. So the law firm started building proprietary software. And then initially it was just internal, and eventually other firms wanted access to it. So we, at some point in late 2019, early 2020, decided to spin off a software company called visalaw.AI. And
it's kind of the early AI, what came about ChatGPT was 2018, 2019 was the transition happened. So you guys jumped on it quickly when you were seeing.
Yeah, this is pre-generative AI. This is old school AI, decision tree logic.
Oh boy, that's
we're talking, what we called AI at that time.
Yeah.
It's changed a lot. So the product we have now was built in 2023. I like to say visalaw is actually two failed startups and one semi-successful one now.
Yeah.
So we've had multiple approaches to tech over the years, but now we've found something in generative AI, we think.
Very cool. So the great thing is you have the data and the systems and the clients is ready, and you have a different system that could analyze that data and work it through and combining it instead of people using Zapier or some other like third-party system. Is an integration where they don't have to do the work to try to connect. You guys do it together. When was the product launched? When could users use the product?
Yeah, so the integration has been public for about a week now. It was released on June 11th, but the month leading up to that, we had a good mix of our customers who are using both systems work to refine it and kind of dot the I's and cross the T's to get it production ready for everyone else.
What made you make the decision to make this partnership? What value is coming from your perspective, connecting the AI with eimmigration by Cerenade?
Yeah. The first is our partner, eimmigration. Eimmigration, year over year, based on our own internal research, has been the leading case management product for immigration lawyers. That's both with the number of users they have, the number of firms, and the quality of the products, the success rates that we see from their existing customers. The reporting has been phenomenal. And so when we started thinking about who we were going to partner with, eimmigration was definitely at the top of the list. For us as a product, one of the challenges we have is we need a lot of data.
Yeah.
We need the client data, and customers don't want to have multiple sources of truth.
Yeah.
Case management is the source of truth. So we need to identify a great vendor who can quickly port that data into our system to draft these entire petitions. And yeah, eimmigration from day one was all on board. They saw the vision, they saw the opportunity, and we think it's a great product. We're really excited.
you said it's a trust factor, and when it clicks because you do so much together, and the future is of the immigration field really is what you're doing right now. You're leading the edge, cutting edge of the technology in the space. Well, thank you so much for coming and discussing the software. I'm really excited to see how it plays out, how it works out, because it's a brave new world we're entering into, and you guys are at the forefront of it.
We're trying.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.